Hi guys, welcome back to Recipes Recreated. Thank you for coming here to watch. Hope everyone's doing well. So today we are going to recreate a classic favorite, especially on the East Coast, White Castle burgers. So I don't know if you've had it before, but they're like little mini burgers, kind of steam cooked, like in a broth onion type thing. Super fun, super delicious. So we're going to recreate that. And so if you've never had it or haven't had the chance to try them, maybe you can try this recipe, and they're pretty close. So let's get started. All right, here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with about a pound of hamburger, and we're going to take a rolling pin and roll it out pretty thin. And so I made this parchment paper pretty long so I can cover it and roll it that way. And then afterwards, we're gonna poke some holes in it, and yeah. So let me start the rolling, and then I'll be back. Okay, so you want it pretty thin, okay? Because the White Castle burgers are thin. So just to kind of give you an idea. And what I do, I'm probably gonna cut some of this because I want it to fit perfectly with the rolls that I got. So I'll just, have it like this, and then I'll place the rolls on top, and you see how it's just a little bit over. I'm going to take that and I'll just, use that for something else, but I'm going to cut that off. That way it's like perfectly with the rolls. And these are the kind of rolls you want to get, like super delicious, like soft. You want soft rolls. And sometimes they're hard to find, believe it or not. So if you can't find like a really good dinner soft roll, do the Hawaiian rolls. That's a good option too. So, all right, let's cut this. Okay, so now that we have this cut, like the size of the rolls, we are going to cut them again because we want 12. So let's go down the middle, and then just down the middle on each side. And then let's see. They're probably off. Yeah, they're a little bit, not quite perfect. Oh well. So now what we're gonna do is you're gonna take a chopstick, and you wanna go all the way through and poke a hole down each one. And you're gonna actually do 5 holes, but just to kind of keep it uniform. So then you're just gonna do that. So it looks like a cracker, like dice. So yeah. We're just gonna do that. And then once this is done, we're just gonna put it on a cookie sheet and put it in the freezer because you wanna get them almost frozen before you cook them. So yeah, so I'll be back when these are done. Okay, you guys, so what we're gonna do now is you take dehydrated onions and then you're gonna rehydrate them with some beef broth. Now, when White Castle first started, they used real onions, but then I guess there was like a shortage in 1940. So there was the dehydrated onions were more available, so they switched to that, and it worked, and everyone loved it. So they never went back. So neither are we. So we're gonna do, let's see. Well, we'll do a cup, and then. Let's see if that's enough to cook all the hamburgers, because I don't have a griddle. I wish I did, because that would be so much easier. So I'm gonna have to do the hamburgers in batches. So I want to make sure I have enough onions, like when I take it out. So right now I'm just putting half a cup of beef broth. Actually, I don't know why I did that. I'm going to do another half cup. So it's like 1:1 ratio. Because we want to rehydrate these. So you're going to want to let this sit for about 10 or 15 minutes. And the patties should be ready because you want them just about frozen. And they're so thin, they're going to cook so fast. So let's just let this sit for a while. And I think that should be enough to cook all the patties. Okay, we're back. Okay, so these are what it looks like, and they're frozen. They're just starting to thaw because they're so thin. So now we cook them. Okay, so I ended up adding like 2.5 cups of broth because you want to have the broth to help steam and cook the burger. So that's ready. So this is on medium-high heat. We're gonna add, because we have to do this in batches. So we're gonna add some to the pan and let that get heated up. Then we'll add some of the patties. Okay, this is what you want to see. We're gonna add, we'll just do like 4 at a time. And I turn it down to like a medium instead of a medium high. And I'm just gonna salt and pepper the tops. Turn up a little bit more. Okay, maybe I'll turn it back up. So we're gonna take the bottoms of the bun and flip them down and then put the top there. So take this, top it. Okay. And now we're just gonna let these steam. So you wanna cover them. So it's gonna be a few minutes because you don't flip them. All right, so I'll be back. Okay, if you see it start to get a little dry, you can add some broth. So it's been about 5 minutes and they're almost done. So just make sure and keep it covered. Okay, so it's been about 6 minutes. So you're gonna take, you want the onions on there, and here's the top bun, and you're gonna flip it over on a plate. It's gonna be messy, but there you go. And you'll top it. Okay, so now at this point is when you dress them. Now, the original hamburger, they just have it with pickle. So that's the original White Castle. Now I also offer a cheeseburger version. So you would just do that, obviously. And then that is their cheeseburger version. You're just adding American cheese because that melts, and that's what works here. So that's it. Oh my gosh, so excited. So now, of course, if you don't like pickles, you don't have to add them. And then you can add like ketchup or mustard or mayo or however you like it. But that's how they make them. All right, guys, that's it. Super delicious. I hope you try this recipe. You're gonna love it. And they're fun, they're delicious, it's easy. So let me know if you do. Leave a comment, email me, whatever. I'll leave the instructions and the recipe in the description as always. So, all right, you guys, hope you enjoy. Bye.